we've always followed English football, like, you know, Scandinavians do that every Saturday, and Man United was my team. And to actually come over here and play has been, you know, a fantastic dream come true. I've been here 8 years, I've got 5 championships, I've got 3 runners-up, and I don't think that I ever dreamed of that it could be like that. I think that is a fantastic achievement of the club, of the players, team, and I'm very happy I've been in that.
What have you personally learnt from Alex Ferguson?
Where do you want me to start? No, I mean, he's got a drive which is very hard to explain. He wants you to win every game, every single game you play, and he thinks that we can win, you know, and he's passing that on to you in a very good way. I think we all take that attitude on. We've all taken on over the years. We think that we can go into any kind of job and we can do it and we can win the game. And I think that's the thing that I've learned, that the believe in yourself. Maybe a little bit of arrogance in that as well, that you can actually go and do that. And that's something that's been passed on from him, definitely. But there's so many things. He's a fantastic leader. He's a brave leader. He'll take responsibility in any kind of situation. If that's a situation that he knows that's going to be nasty to a player, he'll make sure that the nasty, it's pointed towards him, and he'll take that responsibility. And you know, he lets the pressure off you there. And I haven't seen too many other managers doing that.
What does this FA Cup final mean to you?
Well, it is a massive game. I've been in 3 before, and these are the games that you're desperate to get. You know, it's such a lovely occasion. Everything around, all the surroundings, the days up to it are just fantastic. And I mean, the FA Cup is special. I can't put words to it.
Peter Schmeichel talking to Jeff Shreves, and Manchester United, the first of the 2 finalists to arrive at Wembley, as you can see, are getting a first feel of the turf, a first look at what, from this angle anyway, can be a very confusing cut. Is that a mobile phone?
Yeah, looks like it. Wes Brown, was that?
It is Wes Brown. I wonder if the manager's seen that. He saw David Beckham on the mobile before, remember I was up there, before a league game at Old Trafford. So thank you, Becks. That'll go towards the Christmas party funds. Fine. And they are heading down to the opposite of the tunnel end. That's where the Manchester United masses will be hoarded this afternoon. The artwork, incidentally, on the pitch is not there when they start. That's down to us. But it's pretty nevertheless, isn't it? That's the Manchester United end. The scarf is for real. The longest scarf in the world. Matched only by the one at the other end, in Newcastle United colours. Wonder what's on his mind. Teddy Sheringham, Jaap Stam there. Is he a starter today? Frank McClintock, Rodney Marsh and Clive Allen, our studio guests here this afternoon. Where's Peter Schmeichel? Rod just made a statement. The best goalkeeper that's ever played the game. Full stop. That is quite a statement, Rod.
Well, up until about 4 or 5 years ago, I thought that Schmeichel and Gordon Banks were the 2 greatest goalkeepers I've ever seen. But in recent years, game after game, Richard, apart from a very short period this year, Peter Schmeichel has been absolutely incredible. And
he's had quite a season too, hasn't he, David Beckham? Absolutely.
Best crosser of the ball in the world, in my opinion.
Many thought he'd be driven out of the game this year after the unfortunate experience at the World Cup finals, but not so. Newcastle United, as you can see, are about to enter Wembley Stadium.
In a red bus?
In a red bus. Same journey that they made last year.
Frank.
Frank, what's your point about the red bus? What's that mean?
Well, you'd have thought Man United would have come in that, wouldn't you? They came in a black and white one.
Did you know, Frank, 6 of the last finalists who came in a red bus went on to lose? I've no idea whether it's true or not.
Yeah, it's a made-up one, that, eh? Yeah.
What a great day, though, isn't it?
Isn't it just?
Isn't it a brilliant day?
And, of course, I mean, So often they tend not to live up to the expectation, but there have been some many memorable examples down the years when they have. But do you know what? You get the feeling in your bones this one just might, Clive.
Well, I just think, you know, the last of this millennium, and without a doubt it could be a very, very special cup final. You know, so many twists are possible. Andy Cole, as we just saw there, could score against his old club. Will he actually start?
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the hero against Liverpool.
He's come off the bench a number of times, and as you say, a last-minute winner against Liverpool earlier on in the competition. Incredible wealth of talent that Alex has got to pick from.
Come on, you Toonami, where are you?
I think the thing as well, Richard, is that Man United are so used to big matches, you know. I mean, there's so many international players.
Is that why
there.
Newcastle have played it down, Frank? Is that why Ruud just wants this to be any other day out?
I don't think Ruud Gullit can do anything else. I mean, he's in a great position in a way because they've got to a final. They haven't been playing exceptionally well this year, and they're in a great position.
He'd love to win it, wouldn't he?
Oh, Shearer. It means an awful lot to Alan Shearer.
Richard, I wonder if that's significant that Warren Barton has a pair of boots in his hand, you know, because you just wonder, normally they'd be in the skip. All of a sudden, he's leaving the bus with a pair of boots in his hand. Maybe he could well be involved.
Or maybe superstitious.
Quite right, Rodney.
Fair point. He might also have just got a new pair of boots.
Spider's got about 10 pairs of boots in that bag by the looks of it.
So what are we to read into that then?
He's playing.
So Newcastle United are here. Manchester United, as you've seen, are on the pitch. And all things being equal, we'll hear from one or two of the boys in a moment or so. We've heard what it's like to win it. We've heard that it's great to lift it. But they tell me there is nothing like scoring a winning goal at Wembley.
To be the youngest player ever to score at Wembley, and then 2 years later to go and score the winning goal, it was a dream come true, and I don't think it'll ever be beaten. Well, I hope not.
When you're at school, you don't dream about winning a championship. You dream about playing in an FA Cup final, scoring the winning goal in the FA Cup final. You know, I'm lucky enough to have done it 3 times.
And that's why it's different. That's why it's special. That's why it is the FA Cup final between Manchester United and Newcastle United this year. Next, we're pitchside with the players.
You're not singing anymore.
Who knows what's going to happen in the year 2000?
I think the millennium's about hope. I'm really excited about the future.
I'm going where the sun.
I wonder if we'll rid ourselves of poverty.
Through the pouring rain.
I'm glad I live here.
Going.
People say we're going to live to be 100 in the next millennium.
I think it's going to be wicked.
I want to see the future my way.
Sky, official broadcast sponsor of the Millennium Experience.
Saga.
Are you folks looking for a tasty chicken deal? Take a look at my new barbecue tower. A whole breast of chicken made to my secret recipe and topped with a special smoking barbecue sauce. Hash brown, cheese and lettuce, and it's only $2.45. It's a chicken taste for summer. How can I do all that? I'm a chicken genius. No one does chicken like KFC.
Our no-nonsense man was going to show you how smooth John Smith's Extra Smooth really is. But he's hiding from the tabloids.
Slip this up your nose and you'll be surprised how quickly your hay fever symptoms can disappear!
Rhino last hay fever. Ready to control symptoms in 15 minutes. Lasts for hours.
We at Amoy have revolutionized Chinese home cooking with these straight-to-wok noodles. Now, when you stir-fry, just stir in your favorite Amoy sauce, then add the ready-cooked Amoy noodles, straight from the pack. No boiling, no fuss. This, comrades, is a Chinese revolution!
This is my parents on the left at an annual company Christmas dance in 1956. The best thing about these dances were the wonderful live bands. There was no amplification, so you could talk. The phrase "excuse me" became the standard opening gambit of its time for single men to invite women to dance. It's not quite the same these days.
Photos for the Future, the History Channel's project for the millennium. Send us your photo for the future.
New Vanish In-Wash tablets have 2 layers that work with your detergent to penetrate and remove stains. So you see, everything has vanished.
Treat your wood to something new. Cuprinol Wood Stain Max, the only wood stain with a 6-year guarantee. Give your wood the max.
I've been around, and I know the score. You're either in, or you're out. I just want to be first at everything. I hate being second best. Respect means everything to me. And looking the part means you know what's what. It shows you know where to go. Do I have to draw you a picture? Sorted. First ball, there's one near you. So why aren't you there?
Goal! Goal!
1999 FA Cup final live here on Sky Sports 2 this afternoon. Newcastle United, as you can see, are here. Coming up next weekend, incidentally, more football from Scotland with the Scottish FA Cup final next Saturday, 2 o'clock on Sky Sports 3, and then across Sky Sports 2 come the playoff finals. First up, the Division 3 playoff between Leyton Orient and Scunthorpe United. Sky Sports 2 at 2:30 next Saturday. On Sunday at 2 o'clock, again on 2, it's Gillingham against Manchester City. That's the second division playoff final. And then for the last place in the Premiership next season, Bank Holiday Monday, 2 o'clock start, it is Bolton against Watford. Right, let's go downstairs and meet one or two of the boys that will be playing, well, might be playing here this afternoon. First up, David Beckham with George Gavin.
David, how have preparations gone for this big game?
It's gone well, you know, we've treated it as any other game really. You've got to, you know, it's an FA Cup final, it's really important for both teams. So, you know, we've concentrated on preparing well and we're looking forward to it now. We just want to get it started.
Has it been more relaxed after winning the Premiership?
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's taken a little bit of pressure off us, I suppose, because obviously winning the Championship, it's eased our pressure a bit. So, you know, we've enjoyed this week. We've relaxed a bit and enjoyed training, and it's gone well.
And is there any way you'll underestimate Newcastle United?
No, not at all. You know, Newcastle are a great team, and I'm sure, you know, they've proved that during the season in games. So, you know, it's going to be a hard game for both teams.
Do you still relish days like this?
Yeah, it's an FA Cup final. It's any young man's dream to play in the FA Cup. So, you know, I'm just looking forward to it.
Good luck, David.
Thank you.
Wonder if he should add if selected. I mean, who knows? We'll get the teams, of course, at 2 o'clock, about 20 minutes from now. But as the boys were saying, we suspect that one or two already know. Alan Shearer, Geordie captain today. Wouldn't he love to get his hands on that trophy and take it back home? So disappointed after the final here last year. Rob Lee, who's found some form at the back end of the season. And that, of course, the Newcastle United end. As I said a little earlier, the artwork is ours. The scarf is part of the pre-match entertainment, which we should be enjoying as well, around about 2:15 Another late arrival, who's replaced Frank McClintock in the studio here, delighted to say, is Lou Macari, who scored the winning goal here in the 1977 final to stop Liverpool completing the treble. Do you have any doubts, Louis, that Manchester United can win here today and complete part 2 of what would be a fantastic treble?
A couple of weeks ago, Richard, I had no doubts. I thought they'd come here in good form and just go and sweep Newcastle aside, but no Jaap Stam, so we believe. Dennis Irwin missing.
You're telling us something that we don't know just
well,
yet.
I would tend to think that he won't play. Big game on Wednesday. Any risk at all, Alex will not take it. I mean, Wednesday, he's got his sights set on Bayern Munich on Wednesday. So, with those two missing, I think they could have a problem or two. And if Alan Shearer hits the form that we know Alan Shearer can do, then obviously Newcastle can go and win the game, but they'll need to put up an exceptionally good performance as far as I'm concerned.
You know, Clive was talking about the nerves that players obviously will feel as they approach the turf up the tunnel today. Now, you said 2 weeks back you had no doubts they'd sweep Newcastle aside. You're obviously getting a little nervous yourself right now as well.
Well, I'm not even playing. Walking towards the stadium, I was getting nervous, and I was with my wife, and she said, well, what are you getting nervous about? You're not playing, but you do. This is Wembley, this is a big occasion. And I remember coming here in '76 with Man United, overwhelming favourites. It was just a matter of turning up, beating Southampton, and going home with the cup. And it didn't work out like that. You know, we couldn't score, we got frustrated, and in the last 10 minutes, Southampton broke away, and Bobby Stokes smashed one that we were claiming offside. Goal for Southampton, we'd lost the cup. That can happen today.
But
That's
you
the beauty
came
of
back
the
the
FA
following
Cup.
year, like Newcastle have done this time around, and you won it then. Was the day different? Was the incentive different? I mean, what turned you into winners 12 months later?
The day was different. Liverpool were then under pressure. They were going for the treble. We were underdogs, believe it or not, and we had a good side at Old Trafford.
Just must interrupt you for a moment. We've got to go downstairs and hear from Alex Ferguson, who's with George Gavin. We'll come back to you, Louis.
You're on the camera then.
Well, Alec, it looks like a family affair here. Introduce us to the young man, please.
This is my grandson, Jake. First Wembley.
Looks as if he's looking forward to it.
Oh, he's looking forward to it, yeah.
You seem very relaxed. This is your 5th final of the decade. What do you enjoy most about the day, apart from winning?
Well, I think it's a spectacle. Wembley is it's a wonderful place to go to, and it's no matter the occasion, it's always something special about it.
You never tire of this atmosphere, clearly.
No, it's a wonderful atmosphere.
How are the players? How relaxed are they?
Well, they should be very good. I mean, I don't detect any signs of apprehension about them. They've won the league last week. That definitely takes a little bit edge off them, and I think they'll come and enjoy it today.
Well, history is on your side. When you'd won the league in '94 and '96, you did just that afterwards, didn't you?
Yes, well, but it's the 3rd time lucky.
All right, Alex. Thanks very much indeed. Cheers.
And Jake's favourite player, if you were wondering, is David Beckham. I mean, you were saying you're nervous. He plainly isn't. He's got half the family with him here today.
Well, he's done it all. He's seen it all, Alex. So he comes here full of confidence. Everything he does at the moment comes off for him. I mean, people say he's a lucky manager. You're not a lucky manager. He weighs everything up. Team selection he weighs up probably weeks in advance. There might be another surprise for us here today. You know, semi-final with an almighty surprise. No York, no Cole. Will there be one today?
Let's go back downstairs again. Nick Collins.
Well, Gary, it was your goal that started Newcastle's cup run. Now you're here. What's the feeling within the team?
Yeah, excellent. One of confidence. Everyone thinks we've got a good chance of winning, and we're going to try our best for all the Newcastle fans.
What have you been up to this morning?
Nothing as usual, pre-match routine, really, breakfast, little walk, and then just get ready for the game, and no different from any other game.
Now that you've arrived, though, does it start to hit you with seeing all the fans?
Yeah, it does, especially because we come this end, and at the end that the Newcastle fans are, they're all around the tunnel, and it gets you going a bit, the butterflies are going, and it's just a great feeling.
You're the underdogs, but you don't seem bothered by that tag at all.
No, not at all. There's always lots of hype going around the game, and we're just concentrating on ourselves, and hopefully we can do it on the day.
Let's bring Rob Lee in as well, another man in Newcastle's midfield. Rob, how much are you looking forward to this afternoon?
As much as anybody could be, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. It should be hopefully a good game, better than last year.
The fact that you were here last year and lost, how much does that motivate the side this time around?
Well, we maintained that we didn't play well last year. We want to put it right this year, so we've done well in the Cup this year, not so much the League, but the Cup games we've always played well, so hopefully we'll continue that.
44 years since the club last won the Cup. I mean, the players don't need to reminding of that, but it would be a terrific occasion, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be a great occasion, because you see the fans here, they were the same last year even when we lost, and imagine what it would be like if we won, so...
And just briefly, what's the key area, do you feel, for this afternoon?
I think you'll be on the pitch somewhere.
All right, Rob, we'll let you go. Well done.
Well, that's fair enough. Ruud Gullit, incidentally, has just got off the Newcastle bus. The reason for that, he refused to leave until he'd finished his game of cards. So, just like his opposite number, plainly relaxed. But who do you sense is more amongst the players, Rodney? I just got the feeling there Rob Lee was a little bit tetchy.
Richard, that's the dopiest question I've ever heard.
It's fairly reasonable, to be fair.
Who do I think is the most relaxed of both the
it?
teams? I think they look both sets of players look relaxed. When you're at Wembley, Richard, the players